Welcome back to Underrated Movies. I'm your guy, I'm your man, Mr. Alton Henry. Today I'm going to talk to you of another less popular A24 film, Life of Beth, which I think it might be my third time watching, starring Dane DeHaan. Was it Audrey? No. Plaza. Man, I'm bad at pronouncing names. And John C. Reilly and Molly Shannon. It's a story about a guy, Dane DeHaan's character, who is grieving the loss of his ex-girlfriend who suddenly died from a snake bite, and somehow she is suddenly reanimated back alive into a zombie. And the longer she's around, the more she starts to decay and become a full-fledged zombie. And this is a horror romantic comedy, and it's kind of like those teenage comedy movies that were like in the mid 2000s, 2005, or like if Superbad was a zombie comedy. And really, this is a good time. This is a really good time. And it's actually rare that A24 films would make films that are just purely for entertainment purposes without really going too deep. And what I really like about it, and when they do, and some of them they really do, depends on the premise. The premise really kind of has to be unique enough to where they could really get creative with it. They've done it with several other films in their filmography, like the Daniels, Everything Everywhere All at Once, and of course Swiss Army Man, and some other ones. But this one here, and I like that they play the horror for gags, and they don't really center on the horror so much, but when it's there, they dial it back out to where it's mostly on the characters trying to really figure out their relationship. And it's really to its core about this couple, when Beth comes back alive, really try to really figure out what their relationship was before she died. Was it really anything meaningful? And was it to where from Dane DeHaan's character, was his needs really met, or trying to really get a good connection with Beth's character? At first he is thrilled. He is thrilled to learn that his girlfriend is back, until she starts to show some unusual behavior and suddenly show super strength. And the guy kind of just like freaks out, and it's actually a constant freak out. John C. Reilly's in this as well. He plays the father of Beth, and honestly, I just like his character. Every time Dane DeHaan comes around, when he finds out that his girlfriend is alive, his daughter, he's like, listen, you gotta be like, I don't understand how, but she's back. It's like, it's a big relief. It's like he's doing everything he can to try to save his daughter, or just trying to, like, he is glad that his daughter is back, and he wants nothing else but to accept the reality that his daughter is back alive, and it doesn't matter if she's a zombie or not. He is willing to accept that his daughter is a zombie. And it's hilarious. It's funny how far he's willing to go for it. The movie is a bit slow. The movie clocks out at 88 minutes. It's a bit slow. It takes its time to kind of ease into really these two characters, Beth and Dane DeHaan's character, really refiguring out their relationship. And when things go south, when she starts showing signs, things start to go south, and it's really funny. It gets really funny as it goes on, the more she dives into a zombie form. And the ending, somewhat bittersweet, but also a little bit sad, especially with Beth becoming a full zombie and really not being aware of her urges for human flesh. Soon, well, Dane DeHaan has to make the ultimate choice of what he has to do for his girlfriend. And I just like when the whole zombie outbreaks for gags, dude. It's actually funny when the zombies come back from the dead. Some of them, and maybe this is a flaw into the film itself, because there's some zombies, mostly with Beth, she's acting like those crazy monsters that you normally see in modern day zombies. But when they come back, when some of them come back, they're fully zombified, but they retain their original. They retain their humanity. They come back as who they are. They have the personality. There's a moment in the scene where this dude comes back. It's one of the relatives of his family, I think, comes back and just talks to him like normal, like, "Hey, what's up? What's going on? Yeah, I'm back. I'm a zombie." So that from that to Plaza's interpretation of a zombie gets kind of confusing. So what is it? Is it going to be a monster and a zombie, or a human, like, or a zombie that's aware of its human consciousness and tries to act normal? But I mean, really, this movie is not really too deep. It's a fun little romantic kind of like zombie comedy, teen comedy, and for what it works for me, I believe it sells it, and it works. Currently available on HBO Max. Life After Beth. Have you seen it? Comment below. Let me know if you have, and let me know what is your favorite underrated movie.